Guys, how's it going? I just want to do a little video on this camper I just picked up almost 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago today actually. It's an 88 Sunlight Skyhawk. I believe it's made for a half-ton pickup, or even smaller, maybe like a Tacoma Ranger size, because it only weighs like 1,300 pounds, wet weight with water and propane and everything, and it's very narrow. I have a 250, and it was sketchy getting it in here. I had to put some wood blocks just to get it far enough out, because when I picked it up, the guy helped me load, wasn't watching, and I dinged up my truck pretty good, but you'll have that. But yeah, I've been looking for one of these for a long time. I've wanted one since I was little. I do a lot of fishing trips and take the boat, and tent's nice, but I do a lot of steelhead and salmon fishing up in Erie in New York, and it gets cold, and it's nice to have somewhere to sleep. And taking the boat, it's kind of hard to take a camper, so with this, it works out pretty good. And it's nice that this is a smaller one. It's a lot lighter. The top comes down, and it's real low profile once it's all closed up, and it actually fits nice in a 6-foot bed. That's a lot of the ones I've been looking at. They're like 8-10 foot, and I mean they'll fit with the tailgate down on the short bed, but then you gotta rig up something, a hitch extender, or it just, I don't know, it gets a little too involved at that point. But yeah, this is nice. Be able to take the kids and the dogs, and it should be fun. But yeah, when I bought it, I got it dirt cheap. This front corner here, as you can see, it's still a little rough looking. I got a lot of work to do yet, but I'm guessing it was backed into one of the jacks, and it fell over this whole front corner here. It was just crunched. And then front roof there, it's got a little crease in it. I've had to do a lot of work to the roof. It had been letting water in, and so this corner here was crunched, and then the bed frame was just rotted, which basically holds the whole front here up. It's goofy design. I mean, it works, I guess, but there's nothing. It comes up and it mounts here, and it's just doesn't make sense. It's free hanging. It's only mounted back in here, and you have a little wedge here. I kind of overbuilt it when I rebuilt everything, but I mean, basically it's just a tin holding it together, and I mean, it works. It holds 2 people up there in the bed, no problem. But because you don't have any support from that canvas, it just doesn't make sense to me how it holds, but it does, and it's solid and sturdy. So, but yeah, I had to patch a lot of roof. The vent for the roof there, the pop-up vent was shattered, so it was letting water in. Had to rebuild the whole bed frame, most of this front here. It was all rotted. Got that all in. Got tin sort of straight. The other side's real good. I replaced this side too up front while I had it apart. I didn't want to go through all that and then it not work out, fall apart down the road. But I put all new LED bulbs and all the running lights. Had to change out the whole assembly on a couple, which, for anybody doing that, you may as well just buy the assembly. It was like $3.99 at Rural King for a whole LED assembly, or it's like $6 for a 4-pack of bulbs. So you may as well just change the whole whole thing out. But it'll hold a 20-pound propane tank. When I bought it, it had a just an ice box fridge. You know, no power. You just load it full of ice and like pre-chill it, and it works. But then I hopped on Marketplace, and sure enough, I found a Dometic propane 12-volt and 110 fridge for $50. So I picked that up, and everything works really good. First time I've ever used a propane fridge, but I'm surprised how good it works. I got the water hooked up running. Got to get a new cover here. That busted off the first day. But the canvas still needs cleaned up. I've got it cleaned up a little bit. It had a lot of mildew. But, you know, I figured the roof had been sitting leaking for I don't know how long this thing was sitting. The canvas is in surprisingly good shape. Had one little issue here. Had to patch that, which thought I ordered white canvas patch, but that's not white, but it'll work. You can fill up here. It's got I think a 10 or 15 gallon water tank. Had to rebuild the whole door back here. It was just falling apart. You open and close the door and just chunks were falling out of it. But yeah, I had to do that. Changed all the bulbs to LED. Go inside here. Cleaned up. It's still a mess in here, but had to stitch up some of the couch cushions here, but they cleaned up really well actually. This, you know, pulls out into another bed. Your water tank is under here. That all works. It's got a hand pump, or you can press it down and lock it if you have a city water connection, you know. And the hand pump's kind of goofy, but it actually works pretty good. My wife picked out this, it's just on Amazon. It's like a countertop cover. It turned out really nice. And then this wallpaper here, it had rubber duckies on it before. So this is some kind of print she picked out. Stove still needs cleaned up, but that all works. It's just got some rust spots on it. I need to SOS pad it. Put a new thermostat in. That was busted. Bed cleaned up. Steamed that. The biggest issue I'm running into now is I tried everything under the sun that I read about. I cannot get the inside canvas clean. It's a lot better than it was, but it's stained, and I think that's just gonna be how it is. I mean, it's clean. There's not any, you know, mildew or mold left. It's just left behind, you know, a stain. I made some bigger curtains out of canvas to kind of hide it, but we'll see. Maybe someone can, you know, lead me on to something better to clean these with. But yeah, I rebuilt the whole bed frame. This flips up. It's got stands you can store. That's the one thing I have left to do is there's a table here. It stores under the bed when you're not using it. Countertop's just rotten. Cleaned up the pedestals and got that all fixed up. The furnace kicks butt. I mean, it was, granted it's only been down to, you know, into the 30s at night here while I've been working on it, but it'll hold 70. No issues at all. Probably more than that if you wanted to, but it'll hold 70 in cycle. You know, it's not running all the time, so that's nice. It'll be nice on long fishing trips. But yeah, the power converter works. I actually got a new power converter for free when I bought this fridge. That guy just asked if I wanted it and threw it in. But yeah, I mean, she's a little rough around the edges. Still needs a little work, but it's functional now. All the outlets work, all new LED lights, vent works. But I think buying the wood, the fridge, all the other little odds and ends, light bulbs, I'm under $500 for everything. So I can't complain one bit. It's gonna get a lot of use. But yeah, I meant to do a video when I was working on this thing, and I'm horrible with that. So I'll throw in some pictures. I took pictures when I through the process of doing this, so I'll throw those in here. But thanks, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy this, and hopefully we'll do some videos. Maybe try to do some winter camping this year in this. Thanks, guys.